morning, students of class 6. Today we will do revision of chapter 1 question answer. So everyone get ready with your computer CW copy. I think everyone has finished writing it and send it to me for correction, and your copy is ready for revision. So everyone get ready with the copy. Let's start the class. The first question we have done is the full forms. Basic, the full form of basic is beginners all purpose standard instruction code. COBOL, common business oriented language. Fortran, formula translation. FLOPS, floating point operations per second. PDA, personal digital assistant. MIMPS, million instructions per second. These are the full forms that you have to learn in this chapter 1. Next, what is a supercomputer? Where are they used? A supercomputer is a computer with very high speed and memory. It is huge in size, covering a room. It is the most expensive computer. Their speed is measured in floating point operations per second. And where are these computers used? Supercomputers are used for weather forecasting, molecular research, processing complex scientific data, where a lot of calculation have to be done very quickly. Next question. How are the computers classified? Based on their size. Now the classification done on basis of size are: first, supercomputer. It is the largest and the most powerful computer. Its speed is generally measured in flop. Next is mainframe computers. These computers with large storage capacity and very high speed of processing. They have a very high speed of processing. Next is mini computers. Now, these mini computers are medium sized computers and thus suitable for large organizations, universities and research institutes. Next, microcomputer. They are smallest computer. Desktop computers are subpart of microcomputers. They are big in size, they are kept on a desk and they need electricity to work. Next is laptop computers. They are smaller in size, they are kept on our lap and they are also called notebooks. They work on batteries. Netbook. A netbook is smaller than a laptop. They are easy to carry as they are light. They usually work on batteries too. They are low in cost and are designed for accessing web-based applications. And the last type is tablet computer and palm-top computer. Now, tablet computer can be held in our hand. It also had a touch screen and it works on batteries too. Palm-top computers can be held on our palm and they work on batteries too, like the tablet computers. They also have a touch screen and they are also called personal digital assistant or PDA. Next question. Differentiate between an interpreter and a compiler. Now for this answer you have to make a table. One side heading we have the interpreter column, another side we have the compiler column. So then we will write the difference between. Next, compiler. It considers the completion of our program as input for converting to machine code. An interpreter, it considers one statement in your program at a time as input for converting to machine code. Compiler, it usually generates the intermediate code in the form of object file, that means the .obj file. And interpreter, it does not create any intermediate code or object file like .obj file. Compiler, faster execution of control systems as compared to the interpreter, and interpreter has slow execution of control statement as compared to the compiler. Next, whenever for compiler detected any error in the program, it get displayed after the entire program is read by the compiler. But interpreter, when detected any error in the program, it get displayed after each instruction read by the interpreter. An example of compiler is C++, Java, and interpreter examples are BASIC, Python and PHP. Now the next question is, what are analog computers? How are they different from the digital computers? Now analog computers work by processing the continuous analog signal such as the heat, pressure, speed, etc. And the difference between the analog and digital computers are, analog computers represent data continuously, where the digital computers represent data discretely as 0 and 1. Analog computer is used to measure physical values such as the temperature and pressure, and digital computer convert the data into digit, then perform all type of operation on those digits. For analog computers, the type of signal is continuously varying electromagnetic wave, and for the digital computer, the type of signal is sequence of voltage, the pulse over time. Okay. Next, transmission for analog computers are, the means of transmission of analog signals are without the regards of their content, and for digital transmission, it is concerned with the content of the signal. Next, the memory for the analog computers, it has no memory and or any computing device. For the digital computers, it has memory and solve problems by counting the digits precisely. Now these are the basic difference between the analog computer and digital computer. Next question is, what is the difference between the low level and high level language? Give an example of each. Now the low level language and high level language difference, again you have to make one table for this. Now high level language, it is programmers friendly language, where the low level language are machine friendly language. And this high level language is less memory efficient, and low level language are high memory efficient. I am repeating it once again. High level language are less memory efficient, and low level language are high memory efficient. High level language are easy to understand, where the low level language is bit tough to understand. High level language are simple to debug, where the low level languages are very complex to debug. And high level language is simple to maintain, but low level languages are bit complex to maintain comparatively. These are the basic difference between the high level and low level language. High level language needs compiler or interpreter for translation, but the low level language needs assembler for translation. Next question. Name two advantages and disadvantages of machine language. Advantages are, there is only one advantage, that is programs of machine language run very fast because no translation program is required for the CPU. Where the disadvantage is, it is very difficult to learn as all the codes have to be remembered, but a program written in machine language is specific to one computer. It cannot be run on another computer, as so it is said to be machine dependent. What is palm top computer? A palm top computer can be held in our hand. It works on battery. It has a touch screen, and it is also called PDA, that is personal digital assistant. Name the first computer programmer. Lady Ada Lovelace. Name the first high level programming language. Who invented it and when? Fortran, invented in 1954 by IBM's John Buckup. These are all the question answers that we have done in chapter 1. So I will request everyone to finish learning and at least for 2 or 3 times write it at home, so that you can understand what are the mistakes you are making and you can learn it again and rectify your mistake. Everyone stay at home, finish your work on time, and if you have any query regarding today's class, please write in the comment box. I will reply you back. Bye bye.